Tonight I'm doing a taste test or comparison between an inexpensive Rioja and a pretty expensive Rioja. This one retails at about £7, this one retails at about £17. This is Campo Viejo Rioja Tempranillo 2017. This is Campo Viejo Rioja Gran Reserva 2012. Both very good wines. I haven't tried this before. Pretty sure I've had this one before. What I'm going to do is a little taste test. In order to do that, I'm going to use a couple of glasses. One I'm going to mark underneath. So let's do that now. I'm just going to put a little dot on the bottom of this glass, not visible from the top there. So the Tempranillo, which I'm opening first here, this is not aged as long as the Gran Reserva. It's only aged for a few months in oak barrels, and it's intended to be a fairly easy drinking wine. Certainly a wine you can drink on its own, but it pairs very nicely with quite a variety of meats and cheeses and so on. Now, it's 100% Tempranillo grape, as opposed to this one, which is a blend of Tempranillo, Graciano and Mazuelo grapes. But it's mainly Tempranillo, I think 85% Tempranillo. And as I mentioned, this one is aged longer, and it's aged for about 2 years in French and American oak barrels. Then it's aged 3 years in the bottle. And you'd like to pair this with mature cheese, goat's cheese, red meat, that sort of thing. I'm sure it'd go very well with, for example, a nice spaghetti bolognese. So now I've got the bottles open. I'm going to put the Tempranillo in the glass with the dot on it. So now what I'm going to do to make this a blind taste test is just move the glasses round quite a few times. So I've got my eyes closed, and I'm just going to move the board while I'm talking to you.
A few moments later.
So I think that's about right now. I've mixed it up enough. I've now got no idea which one is which. I didn't look too closely at the colours when I poured them. Fairly similar colour anyway, so I'm not gonna look at the colours. I'm just gonna get fired in there. Now it's got a nice, smooth, rich. Guess there's some spice in there, vanilla. Let's smell this one. Not quite as intense, I think. Well, this one has a sort of sharper, more intense smell. This has got a smoother smell. If I were to guess which was the more expensive one at this stage, it's actually pretty difficult. I'm going to need to taste them. Now that to me tastes like a Rioja, typical Rioja that I've had in the past. Most of the ones I drink are, at the lower end of the scale, the £6 or £7 mark. And I would be very surprised if this isn't the 2017 Tempranillo. Yeah, it's night and day. This is much richer, more complex. You're getting really the taste of the aged aspect of it. It's very spicy, a lot of complexity. It's one of these wines you keep drinking, something else comes out in it every sip. But don't get me wrong, this is a great wine as well. And as I mentioned, probably more suited to drinking on its own than this one would be. I almost feel that slightly guilty I'm not pairing this with something. I will be keeping the rest of the bottle for tomorrow and the day after. As long as you keep red wines, you can store red wines in the fridge to keep them longer. Obviously you don't want to drink them straight out of the fridge, but this kind of wine will keep for 3 to 5 days, stored in a cool, dry place with the cork on. So, one final sip before we check the bottom. So this, I think, is the Tempranillo. If it's not the Tempranillo, then I'm just never going to bother buying expensive wine again. Let's have a look at the bottom. Yeah, there's a black dot. I can't really show you here, but there is a black dot on the bottom there. And just to double check, yeah, no black dot on this one. So, as I say, both fantastic wines, but there's a huge difference between the two of them. You might not like this one better, you know, it is a matter of taste, but it's the kind of wine that you get more out of it, you know, the further you go through the glass, more flavours keep coming out. And it's silky smooth. They're both the same strength, alcoholic strength, 13.5%. This one just is, it seems much smoother. Yet underneath that smoothness, you've got quite a variety of flavour. That's been my taste test of these two Rioja wines. I'm going to finish these glasses and put the rest away for tomorrow. And hope you found this interesting. And just once again have a look at the bottles. Here we have the Gran Reserva, and here we have the Tempranillo. So, thanks for watching. See you soon.